Please pause for the moment of silence. Please stand for the pledges. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now for the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Joe Biden won the South Carolina primary on Saturday with Bernie Sanders in second, Tom Steyer in third, Pete Buttigieg in fourth, and Elizabeth Warren in fifth. Biden's win comes at a crucial time after lackluster performances in New Hampshire and Nevada. He looks to the Super Tuesday voting states with optimism. And after struggling in the last few primaries, both Tom Steyer and Pete Buttigieg dropped out of the presidential race. Although the South Carolina primary was Steyer's best showing, he did not foresee himself going any further.
But I said if I didn't see a path to winning, that I'd suspend my campaign. And honestly, I can't see a path where I can win the presidency.
Pete Buttigieg dropped his candidacy in an effort to bring the Democratic Party together.
So we must recognize that at this point in the race, the best way to keep faith with those goals and ideals is to step aside and help bring our party and our country together. So tonight, I am making the difficult decision to suspend my campaign for the presidency.
The Texas primary is tomorrow, along with 13 other states, and we will have the results on Wednesday.
On March 31st, the popular young adult author Nick Stone will be visiting our school. Space is limited, but a guaranteed way to meet this author is to read one of her books. Luckily, our library has several copies of her work, so make sure to stop by and pick one up. You'll not want to miss out on this once-in-a-lifetime experience. Speaking of books, today is National Read Across America Day, and in this week's Book of the Week, Coach Slaughter brings you a book that helps you better understand the behaviors of people around you.
Thank you. I'm here with Coach Slaughter this week to talk about, what book do you have actually?
It's called The Laws of Human Nature.
Oh, okay. What's it about?
Well, obviously human nature, it kind of helps you kind of detach your emotions or why people act the way that they act, kind of take yourself out of it. Not only that, just kind of help people that are trying to find their purpose, kind of look within, kind of analyze your own behavior. Why do you do the certain things that you do? Was it something from your childhood? Was it kind of maybe some things that you haven't got over in the past? Or just help you eliminating fears at the same time. So it was an interesting book, so I thought I'd read it.
Yeah, so it's like a help book like on yourself and stuff, and be able to analyze other people's feelings and how they act.
Yeah, no doubt. Empathy is something that we're lacking, today, and so only way that you can empathize with people is to really understand and put yourself in their shoes. So I feel like this book helps with that.
Yeah, especially as a coach, like you want to get your students and everything.
Yeah, definitely. Somebody told me one day, you're working with kids, it'd be good to study human behavior. So this book helps with that.
Yeah. Okay. Is there anything you would recommend about this book, like to anyone that's want to get it, like?
I would say, there's a lot of people out here in the hallways. Kids say, "I don't like people. I don't understand people."
Yeah.
And I think this book can help with that. Outside of that too, high school students are in a range right now where they're trying to figure out themselves. They're getting into the real world. And I think this book, can help people that are trying to find their purpose in life, as well as, interact with people in different settings.
Okay, yeah. It's pretty neat, like, how you can, like find out about other people and stuff and how, it's closed off at first. But the book seems like it can help and everything.
Yeah, no doubt. A lot of the times people do certain things and you don't understand why. And this book has kind of given me some insight on that.
Wow. Okay, and you can get it like at Barnes & Nobles and
stuff?
Yeah,
Barnes & Nobles, Amazon, anything like that. It's from a best-selling author, so you'll be able to find it.
It sounds interesting. Okay, I hope people can buy that book to learn about other selves and themselves as well. Thank you for coming in.
All right, no problem.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you guys.
Thanks, Coach Slaughter. Now, Ryan, I've been following the forecast myself, and it looks like there's going to be some showers this week. And I don't know about you, but I'm kind of tired of the rain. What can you tell us about the weather this week?
Well, Bailey, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I'm kind of excited for this rain. I feel like after how beautiful this weekend was and the temperatures warming up, I'm not ready to let go of winter. But today, it should stay pretty cool in the 70s. But the difference between today and this weekend is today there'll be a lot more clouds. Now, looking at this week, the highest chance for some rain is on Tuesday and Wednesday, and there'll be a slight cool down following after that. Overall, it'll be nothing special. It should be a pretty beautiful week. Although rain is in the forecast, the past weekend, it was beautiful weather for our bass and fishing team. Shelby's in studio with 2 of our members. Shelby?
That's right, Ryan. I'm here with Taylor Morgan and Aiden Shepard. Now, you guys competed this past Saturday at where?
Lake Texoma.
Lake Texoma. And how did you guys do?
So we had 3 teams in the top 20. My partner and I placed 9th place, and then me and him should still be in the top 10 for the AOY standings.
9th place out of like
140.
140 people.
Yep.
That's actually really good. Way better than what I could do. Now, your next tournament is March 21st, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And how are you guys preparing for that?
Just a few days before the tournament, we get out there and try to figure out where the fish are and how we can catch them.
All right. Well, good luck to you guys. I know you guys worked so hard in your past tournament. I'm expecting great things from you next.
Thank you.
Texans, try and get out and support the bass fishing team March 21st at Joe Pool Lake if you can. In some more sports news, the boys soccer team played last Friday and lost in a close game 3-2. The girls team also lost their game 2-1. Both teams will play again tomorrow night against the Colony. Girls will be on the road, but the boys will play here at home starting at 7:15. The Lady Texans softball team will also play here at home for their senior night starting at 7 o'clock. The baseball and softball teams have a home tournament starting this Thursday. You can catch their games after school. I'll see you back here on Wednesday for an update on tomorrow night's games.
Thanks, Shelby. Not many people know, but today is Texas Independence Day, the day where the fighters at the Alamo adopted the Texas Declaration of Independence, creating the Republic of Texas. Here's Coach Kirby to give you a quick rundown on the entire history of Texas and how it still affects today.
Texas history is really, really cool just because it starts off with, the Native Americans, and they're in Texas for a long, long time, and then the Spanish land in Texas, and they come in and they rule over it for, 100 years, 200 years, and then the French come in for a couple years with De La Salle, then Mexico takes over, Texas becomes its own state. It's actually its own state for 10 years, and it's able to, run like that. Then we join the United States, and then not long after joining the United States, we get into the Confederacy, and then we go back to the United States. So Texas history is actually really cool because of just the diversity of it, and it's kind of fitting for how big Texas is, and kind of that diversity we still see today still shapes from, all those different cultures that have come through.
On tomorrow's show, Cooper reveals an exclusive phone app that requires an expensive purchase for membership.
And some STEM students develop their own technology to help those who are hard of hearing.
Have a great day. This has been NHSTV Live.